Hey, 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 get jiggy. Hey, get jiggy. Hey, get jiggy. Get jiggy. Get jiggy.
I got sauce on me, yo dude just can't floss like me, yeah, ain't a boss like me, that's why he can't rock with me, yeah.
Yo, what's good, what's good? Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 9 of the To Keep It Real With Your podcast. I am your boy, SBO.
And your boy Mello.
And this is the show where we got real topics with real talk. You feel me? That's right.
Time.
And, if you are a new viewer to the channel, please consider hitting the like button, hitting that subscribe button, joining the To Keep It Real With Your community.
Comment on everything, too. We need comments.
The whole
we
whoop.
need questions, all that, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, yo, for real. Send more questions to our DMs. The socials are in our link. It'll be in the description. All the links are there. And we'll have it pop up on the screen, too. But, yeah, you got some stuff that you going through. You got some crazy stuff that you want to talk about. Ask it.
Air it out for you, baby.
That's right.
And give you some real feedback on it, though.
Some real feedback. We're trying to give advice, We might not be the most qualified, but we qualified enough.
A little bit. Just a
we
little
got a little viewing. You know what I'm
know
saying? Got a little viewing. Appreciate all y'all that are tuning in, by the way. I'm gonna keep doing that every episode. Until we going up, because we appreciate the hell out of y'all every time. How was your Easter, dog?
It was good, man.
Yeah.
Belly full.
I was about to say you banged some food.
Man.
You banged some food.
To knock it down. I'm trying to go get some other plates too. I need some other plates. Whoever was cooking, drop it.
Who all was cooking?
Whoever was cooking. My mama would be cooking, but I'm talking about there's other plates I need to go collect.
Yeah. He's like, I'm trying to catch them all.
Bring me leftovers.
What all did you guys do though? Like besides like make dinner?
Family. It's just family. Yeah. As long as it's family, we see family. That's all that matters.
Right.
As long as I can see them and hug them, that's all I need. See them, hug them, and leave.
Yeah, I'm glad you got to do that, like for real, and I'm glad that like you got to spend time with them and stuff. Like I didn't do nothing. My parents, they moved to New York and stuff. I still got my grandparents in Mackinac, but I wasn't able to make it out there. Had to get some stuff done and everything. So it was a busy day for me.
Right. We got an adult sometimes.
Man, that's why it's like, it didn't even really feel like Easter to me.
Yeah.
Like, and it's mainly just because like my parents are gone, so it's like, all right, like I'm not really doing too much, but then we had to get things set up for this, and so. But I worked out, cleaned my crib. I was productive.
Yeah.
It's a productive Easter.
That's all that matters.
It was a productive
That's all
Easter.
that matters. But you ain't got no kids though, so I mean,
Facts.
Holidays is for children.
Right.
Once we grow up, holidays is for kids. It's not. We ain't
it's no longer for us.
Yeah, it ain't us no more.
Damn, it's kind of depressing though, ain't it? Like, damn, like Christmas used to hit. Now it's like, I mean, it's cool. I'm gonna see some family. That's mainly what I'm like excited for.
Right.
It's like,
but once you got kids though, you get excited for that.
Oh yeah.
I'll be excited because my kids is excited.
It's some secondhand enjoyment. And you're like, oh okay, like yo.
It made them happy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I'm good.
See, and I'll be cool with that.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, you're right. That it definitely is not for us anymore. It's not for us.
Yeah,
but and yo, so like, we was DoorDashing and shit this weekend and stuff. I don't even know if I actually even told you about this like situation. Did you see my story where I was sitting there and dude was like talking about like so I didn't get it on Snapchat, which I kind of felt weird that I recorded that and like I did it, but it was funny as hell because dude was just being mad loud. So like for y'all that don't know, I DoorDash on the side and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hustler, baby. Gotta make that shmoney.
Hustler, baby.
Always trying to get to the shmoney. But yeah, I DoorDash on the side, and that's what I was doing this weekend. And I was at a taco spot, just picking up an order, and they're like, "Oh, it's gonna be a few minutes." So I had to sit down at the booth, and then like in the booth right next to me is these two dudes, and like I didn't think anything of it until I heard them start talking and stuff, and like he was just mad loud. And all I hear is he's like, yeah, there was mad weed and there was mad coke and we busted it down. Like, I'm talking, we went crazy. I'm like, yo, this dude. And then he just kept going. And so then that's when I was recording. He was like, I was looking on the liquor cabinet. I didn't even know what it was. This must have been some expensive stuff. I had never seen it before. But he's like, it was blue. So I said, fuck it. Yeah, I'll drink it.
Oh, yeah. He was somewhere he ain't never been before. He had the experience.
Bruh. Well, and he was talking
screwed.
about how it was like when he was in high school. So I'm assuming he was probably like in college or something. But it was, I just couldn't believe dude was like talking about that like out in the open like that loud too. Like dude was not quiet. Like dude was mad loud talking about it. Like when I sit down, all I hear is there was mad weed and there was mad blow, and we busted it down.
Hey, he moving how you moving. He said,
He
hey,
definitely,
it's time to get.
No.
He was ready to get lit.
No fucks given. He's like, yeah, I do blow. What of it? What of it? And I mean, hey, do you?
Hey, outside.
But that wasn't even like the craziest thing. I know for sure I didn't tell you about this. This happened earlier before we like started filming and shit. I was doing a dash, and I'm at Taco Bell, but then I'm going to walk in, and I look at the name. It's my ex's mom.
Oh man!
And like I saw the address thing and everything, and I'm like, yeah, nah. And I unassigned it. And if you see this, man. I did it.
Oh,
I did
man.
it. Because apparently our podcast be like drawing some attention locally, and motherfuckers be tuning in that I didn't think they were. They be relaying shit. So if it gets back to you, sorry. Yeah, I did it. I did it.
It's a hey.
But I was like, think about it. Who in their right mind would do that when like the situation was fucked up? Like that's awkward as hell. I don't like awkward situations like that.
Yeah.
I don't. And that's mad awkward. I swear to God, I ain't never unassigned an order so fast in my life. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I was like, hold up. Saw the address and everything too. I was like, unassigned. Hell no. Hell no. And I'm salty too because it was like a smooth almost $9. That's all good. I had a $11 one afterwards, so I wasn't tripping. But I was just like, yo, what the hell? I'm like, nah.
What are the chances?
Yeah. And then on another dash, like I DoorDashed to a chick that I had kind of kicked it with and shit when I first came out here. And I'm like, yo, DoorDashed on some shit this weekend. I don't know what this got me going, but
they trying to start some shit.
Man, so hey, speaking of starting some shit, kicking us off to that first one. What happened the other night?
Yeah, my boy came up with my boy with the phone.
Yeah, that was mad wild. Like you just walk in straight up to a celebrity, be like, "Hey, bro, yep." Like
that looked like a private situation that was happening though.
Right. I don't even know where that what that was.
It looked like a wedding or something that was closed off to people
right.
But
and I'm trying to remember in the beginning of the video if he kind of snuck through. I think he did.
Dude came through with his phone. He had his phone. They had the video with his phone. They're famous. Famous people don't want pictures and all that all the time.
Right. Or just it's more so just going up in their face with the phone. Like what? Like they still humans too. And it's like he definitely probably was having some stuff going on that day, and Buddy definitely caught him on the wrong day.
Right.
And
he ain't in the playoffs.
And then he put him, and that's probably why he put his.
He's not in the playoffs.
He put Buddy in the ambulance too. Buddy took a video of him in the ambulance on the little gurney thing.
But at that point, you trying to get some money now.
Right. Oh yeah. Now
it's just money. Everything he did was money related. You ran up on that man because you knew that man didn't want to be seen or videoed or nothing. And you put a camera in his face, and he didn't punch the man or he didn't slam the man or nothing.
It seemed like a slight tussle a little bit, but there could have been stuff that we didn't see.
Right. He told that man, get your phone, get your motherfucking phone.
Yeah. Nah.
Stop videoing me.
Bruh. And I mean, I feel like Buddy, might have tried to rage bait his ass.
That's definitely what it was about.
Then he tried to rage bait him.
That's why he jumped on the FaceTime, whatever he did in the ambulance. Like, why? You're doing that to show that you're going to the ambulance.
Yeah,
he's showing that.
Look what DeMar did to me.
Look what he did to me. You ain't got nothing wrong with you, though. There's nothing wrong with you. Physically, nothing wrong with you.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. He didn't look that bad. Like, he didn't look like he got...
He pushed you down.
What was that?
He pushed me.
My neck is broken.
He pushed me down, and I hurt myself badly.
I'm hurt.
Boy, I hope he don't get no money though behind that.
I know, yo, that would be interesting. Yo, we're definitely gonna have to keep tabs on that.
I hope
Because
he don't get
if
no
Buddy
money.
ends up getting like some money out of DeRozan, yo,
Everybody gonna be doing it.
bruh. I mean,
Everybody gonna be running up on celebrities with their phone out,
hey, it's a recession out here though.
getting punched up. Okay, well, if you want to take a punch up for
There's a couple of streamers
picture.
I feel like I could take a punch from, and I ain't even tripping. Like it'd be worth the money. Like Neon, bro, that nigga could punch me. Barbecue chicken.
he,
Casanat, low key, yeah. Not like Phantom or somebody. Yeah, no, I'm not
they
trying
not
to.
finna punch
Not trying to get
nobody.
punched by Phantom. Nah.
They not finna punch.
Duke
like,
Dennis, nah, I probably wouldn't. But like,
oh, they all could sock them up. But the thing is,
I'll be like, I want 150,000 right now.
look. See that I don't even,
Right
look,
now.
I'm gonna sock them bop your ass back.
He's like, I'm not looking for a bag. I'm gonna just get some
We not
bops.
finna do. I ain't looking for no bag. If I'm not even finna run up on no nigga trying to take a picture. Like
Right?
that.
That's the crazy part too. I ain't even really like assess that, but yeah.
We can shake hands or something. What up, gang? Like,
Yeah, no, that's crazy. You ran up on me like a groupie.
yeah,
That's wild.
when I'll mess up. Like, come on, man, what is you doing? Watch out.
And was he eating too?
Yeah,
I think he was.
He was sitting at a
yeah,
table. He was sitting at a table. It looked like it was like the setting was like a wedding or something.
I ain't gonna lie,
Like-
yeah. If you catch me in the middle of eating tortellini with the camera phone on me, I'm probably gonna smack you up too. Cause like, bruh, fuck out of here.
Definitely. It didn't even look like he slapped him. It looked like he ran up on dude and he instantly like slapped his phone out his hand.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely did do that.
I don't feel like he physically like
Oh, you see, the camera just
aggressive dude, right?
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
He slapped the phone out his hand. Dude probably got up and he probably moved him. Like,
He's
bro,
like,
move,
get your
watch
ass
out.
up. Yeah, I
Get
don't
out
know.
my face, bro.
We're gonna have to keep an eye on that.
Get the
We
fuck
shall
out my
see.
face.
Get the fuck out my face.
That's all you gotta do.
Bruh, so did you hear about the rumors that Gunna might be possibly kicked off of YSL?
Yeah.
He people are saying that, and academics reported on it too. Billboard did too, but like the assumption of that is because like I guess YSL like they're not following him anymore on Instagram,
Right.
and like on their website they cleared everything from him, all the posts and stuff like that,
Right.
and then it's like they got a link to where it goes straight to like Young Thug's like new album that's about to be coming out.
Right.
And it was like, yeah, man, apparently, like, academics, what he's saying is that, like, Young Thug do not fuck with Gunna, and he hasn't for a while, but it's been, like, a business thing where because he's still his boss, and, like,
Right.
he's still signed to him, so it's just, like, it's definitely a sticky situation, but, like, what do you think that would mean, like, for Gunna? Like, what do you, like, him going forward, you think he would be good without YSL?
Yeah. Gunna, I can't say he's as big as or as prominent as a Drake, but
Yeah.
Gunna is still Gunna at the end of the day. It don't matter where he's at or who he's signed to or who he's under.
Mm-hmm.
He's still Gunna at the end of the day. So people still gonna listen to him. He still make good music. I still listen to his music.
I
right
do
now.
too.
So
I do too.
Like-
I liked his last album.
yeah, he's as long as he make good music, his fans is still gonna be there.
Yeah, and I feel like that showed after he got released because
Yeah.
everybody was wondering how it was gonna be
Mhm.
after he released,
Yeah.
and he started dropping again, and I mean it turned out good, and then his last album did decent too.
But their situation is deeper than what we know.
Oh yeah, no,
It's
and that,
deeper than what we know on the
and that was-
surface. We know what we see.
that was the other thing that I was thinking about too.
Yeah, that's a deeper situation on the end.
Yeah,
Like-
and academics was talking about how there's like footage, there's like audio of like Young Thug sending voice memos to like Dirk and like other artists from
Mhm.
and just like other people that weren't like really fucking with Gunna,
Right.
and trying to get them to join up on his surprise album, and he was trying to drop on the same day that Gunna was too. It never
Mhm.
happened, but he was just trying to orchestrate some stuff, and it's just like, man, like
It sounded like he was orchestrating a lot.
I'm not gonna lie.
Allegedly.
Yeah, nah, he might have been, and that's the thing. It's like I don't know the specifics with that necessarily,
My dog.
but I do want to ask you this: Do you think Gunna low key surpassed Young Thug?
No, Young Thug probably slowed down making music. If
And it was
if
because of
he
the jail.
continuously dropped music, Young Thug is
You think he's gonna be outperforming him?
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know, and like that's the thing that I've been seeing online though is just that possibly might not be the case anymore because Gunna's numbers are like selling really good, and he's
Gunna
like,
is still Gunna. Always been. I've always liked his music. You know,
yeah, he's been different. He different.
he
Like,
got
and
a. I like his style of music.
his
He
flow and
has good
everything,
music.
his beats be raw. It's unfortunate though because it's like I liked a lot of the songs that they collabed on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like a lot of the Thug and Gunna songs that they did before, and so it's like, damn, like we probably not gonna get that anymore.
Right. Yeah. No. It's definitely
And
not
that's
gonna
like
be what it was.
that's like Baby and Gunna. Like Baby don't fuck with him anymore. No more like Drip Too Hards and like bro that I still remember when that song first came out. Damn, that was like a
Yeah.
whole. That was like I think that was like the first song I ever heard Gunna on.
Yeah.
I didn't
He
even know who Gunna
pretty
was like
much
that.
brought him out.
Man, yeah,
For real.
that's an interesting series of events. I don't know, and like academics was saying, he thinks business wise they're not gonna officially kick him off. They're just gonna make it
Yeah,
look
no.
like they did, but they can't. They're
If
not
they're
gonna do it. Yeah,
smart,
they want that. They still want their percentage.
if they're smart, they wouldn't kick him off. There's still money
Right.
to be made at the end of the day.
They're gonna be like,
Everybody out of jail that needs to be out of jail.
right. You know the label probably coming in out. Listen here, Thugger. You're gonna make this shit work, okay? We need that shmoney.
We need
We
it.
need that shmoney.
We need it.
You patch it up with Wanna.
You-
Go and patch it up.
Fix it and get us this bread.
Make me some goddamn money.
Get us the breeze.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we'll see with that because yeah, they just were so tight. They were just like you always just like kind of pictured them two together, but then we did kind of see the signs of like shit not being good with them.
Right.
And now it's like coming out that yeah, Thug really do not fuck with Gunna.
That's common sense though. Like
He kind of got a point.
in the situation,
He kind of yeah, and he's got
he
the
shouldn't. He probably shouldn't deal with him like that, or at least keep him at a distance.
Stay away from the cheese.
Keep him at a distance where he don't need to know more than what he need to know.
The Kendrick and SZA tour just kicked off, and I showed you some of those videos and everything.
Mm-hmm. Grand National
Tour, yep. And Kendrick did a deposition skit, and then it was just like a lot of. I mean, we all kind of knew he was gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
The whole like playing not like us, and then just like still trying to throw the little jabs and like with the drop, and it was so weird, bro. Cause like you could see, I mean, he had hella people in there, and I think it was sold out. People are still trying to figure out if it was actually sold out or not. They don't have the official like attendance thing yet. I guess is what we're still waiting on. But
right.
I saw people just being like, "Oh yeah, that's a lot of K-bots, huh? Yeah, I guess he was botting." It's like, bro, let's not act like Kendrick Lamar didn't. No one's saying Kendrick Lamar didn't have fans before this beef, so
Right.
it's like it's still feasible. But let's not forget, it's a tour with SZA though too.
Right.
So
Yeah.
not like,
Yeah.
and you could kind of see it with the crowd. Oh man, I feel like people can be like, you hating on him right now.
No,
I ain't even trying to.
Kendrick
I'm
is
not,
still
but it's,
Kendrick Lamar.
exactly. That's the thing. Yes,
He's still Kendrick Lamar. It's not gonna hurt either one of them. The beef is not gonna hurt either one of them. It's a beef. It was a beef. It wasn't.
It was a little moment.
It was a
It was a little moment.
They took a little time. They beefed to get both of their names back up, and they are going their separate ways. They gonna shoot jabs at it to keep people interested.
Right. Well, and so that's the thing though. I've seen the argument be made where it's like Drake is kind of getting to a point where he's realizing trying to do that shit with Kendrick isn't working, doing a little jab, so he's just been
Right.
doing other shit. Even when he did that stream, like there was one slight little thing about Kendrick and he didn't even let it get that far.
It's old now.
Well, but the thing is
Right.
with Kendrick, he's still doing his little deposition skit thing, and it's like I know, like yeah, we fucking with Drake, and it comes off as like we being haters. But like if you look at it, if the roles were reversed and Drake just beat the shit out of Kendrick and a thing, and he was still doing this shit, wouldn't we all like I don't know. I just feel like people would definitely be like, oh yeah, he dragging it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, it's kind of how I feel a little like this. He dragging it. Like he did other songs, but bro, you still trying to make that a thing. Like I could say like wholeheartedly, Drake's definitely toned back on that. He's been trying to do his own shit.
Kendrick feel like he hit personally deeper. In the beef, he wanted to get personal.
Mm-hmm.
And he felt like he hit the points that he wanted to make, but now you kicking a dead dog, you know? But Drake don't care.
I feel like though it's just, this is becoming like his biggest moment, and I still just feel like that's kind of, I just feel like this is a corny way to have like your biggest moment as an artist, especially because it's Kendrick Lamar. Like I just figured I don't know. Everyone always wants to be like, he didn't use Drake to that, but he did.
Right.
He did though. Like I'm sorry y'all, but like if you're going at the biggest rapper in the game and like you're doing it in a sense, like bro, like I don't know. Can we stop the cap, y'all? Like we know that he used him to get one of his biggest moments. That's why not like us.
You got to. You
I
got to
didn't
use
think he had to though.
somehow.
I'm not gonna lie. I did not think Kendrick was one of them artists that had to do that. Like he was making generational music already. But now it's just like for me as a fucking rap fan, it's just kind of I'm looking at him as an artist now where it's like you kind of becoming gimmicky a little.
Yeah.
It's like using a name drop to get some attention.
Right.
You only dropping names just because of the shock value.
But what did he get out of dropping his name?
He got a Super Bowl look that he made all about Drake. And he got a tour that he's making all about Drake. Like, and that's
he got an award.
That's the weird thing.
He got a whole award for that.
He did. Oh yeah, he got the Grammy thing. Damn, I sound like a hater. I don't even
he
remember
got an award for that.
I am a hater though. I ain't gonna lie, cause I still have not seen the Not Like Us music video. I refuse. I refuse.
Look, I rock with Drake, but I don't rock. I'ma watch.
I'm not even loyal to him like that. It's been so long now. I'm just like
I rock with Drake because he came from Lil Wayne.
Oh no, fact, bro, and that's what I'm saying.
Right.
He came from Lil Wayne, bro. Like
Wayne
to
put
have
him
him
on,
as your mentor.
Wayne put him on, so I'm a rock with him.
I feel like sometimes with Drake, other rappers don't like how his start became like he had like the perfect start. You get mentored by Lil Wayne. You like doing pop, like you getting your first album with all these big pop artists, and then you just keep it going. And Wayne goes to jail, and then he's holding it down. Like, bruh,
he one of them boys.
I don't know. I could get fully. Boys, I could dissect all that and get real crazy with it, but I'm not going to. But yo, I'm gonna give Kendrick his props though. That motherfucker was packed. It was packed. Right. He had hella people in there.
He gonna have it lit. It's gonna be lit.
And he's still gonna have people in there. That's why I don't understand that argument. It's like, oh yeah, guess he faked all those people in there, huh? But it's like, bro, he still have fans. Like no one's gonna like.
Yeah.
But
he ain't gonna never lose them.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, especially with them like winning that shit. Like, you're not losing that. But oh well. All right, get into this next topic.
We gonna definitely get into Mr. Gates. Mr. Kevin Gates and his comment about LeBron and his wife.
And then what Bron called him?
A peasant.
A motherfucking peasant.
A peasant. But now when it comes to it, Kevin Gates' money is nowhere near close to LeBron's.
Nah.
He is a peasant. If you want to be like statistically, when it comes to money, Kevin is nowhere near close to LeBron. But what I do want to say about that, first, why are you watching how a man's wife is looking at him? First off. Second, she's not a fan. She's his wife.
Mm-hmm.
She's not finna look at him in admiration like, oh my God, it's LeBron James. She been married to this man for how many years?
Yeah, since high school.
He's
Since high
not
school.
LeBron to her like he's LeBron to everybody else.
Yeah, for real.
That's not the same. They might have been arguing before the game.
Right.
They might have had a situation. That's his wife. They might have had a situation and she may not have been happy with him that day. You feel what I'm saying?
Could have caught him on a bad day.
It's not your business to be dissecting how this man's wife is looking at him.
Right. Yeah, I did think that was mad weird.
Watch
like,
out, gang.
But
what are you
but
doing?
then it's also like it's Kevin Gates, dog. He done said some off the wall shit, and I'm thinking his way of thinking and just like how he assess shit is.
Yeah, but you should have
he
kept
out
that to
there.
yourself.
Oh yeah, no, he did. But look, he paid the ultimate price because, bro, you got called a peasant
By the king.
and
by
the funny-
King
and
James.
The thing that I liked was the fact that he took the picture and it's Savannah like in a car, like, or they're about to get in the car, and she just cheesing, looking at him while he's up there, and he's like, "Where we going, Queen?" And it's just,
This is LeBron.
hey,
Come
I ain't
on, man.
gonna lie.
This
LeBron
woman got
snapped. LeBron
everything.
snapped.
This
LeBron snapped.
woman has everything in her life she could ever dream of.
I ain't gonna lie. Low key, Savannah might have more money than Kevin Gates.
She definitely. Bronny
did
got
that.
more money than Kevin Gates.
You might not be wrong. That's the
Bronny
fucked
got
up
more
thing.
money than Kevin Gates, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, Kevin. That was a little bold of you to make that statement.
Very.
And it's like I be wondering sometimes, do these celebrities do they have the hindsight to realize, yo, this shit's probably gonna go viral because I'm talking mad shit, or do you think they just be like, I hope it does that?
I think
hope
some
it does.
of them, I think some look for that kind of attention. Like they say it
They
to
try.
do it.
Mhm.
But that, I feel like he just, with his all in,
he probably thought he was cooking.
his all in intuitiveness of the spirituality and how the
He had-
actuality of everything goes and how the mind flows and how.
yo,
Bro,
my boy had the feather, and
Come
he
on,
was just
bruh.
thought he was just cooking the whole
You
time. He had
thought
his little
you-
feather joint.
you thought you had one. You thought you had one.
Yeah, and it's the craziest part of this is talking shit about LeBron's wife, and looking at him and all that shit. When your girl is literally Brittany Renner, who is now converted to Islam. Or
He made
you know what
her.
I'm saying? And so and she's wearing the whole whole joint.
That's
now.
what he want.
But
He
I'm
converted
saying
to
though,
Islam.
you with someone who was notoriously known for getting ran through in the game,
Right.
and yeah, you talking about that was
Oh,
bold,
yeah.
bro.
He ain't worried about her being ran through or none of that.
Sometimes some people before they talk shit, they need to think about what do I got going on before that. At least that's what I do. I'm like, what is going on with me before I talk some shit, so that way I'm not, you know what I'm saying, giving motherfuckers ammo, because it's you got to pick your shots with that. I ran through some of these questions with him earlier a little bit. I told him what we were gonna be going over and stuff, but now it's gonna get a little fun because I was thinking, I'm like, all right, these people don't really know us that well,
Right.
so it's I want to give them a little backstory of who the hell we were and the type of people and stuff like that. And
Right.
it's I'm intrigued too, because
Right.
I don't, there's probably stories I don't know about yet about you and stuff.
Right.
So, with that being said, the first one that I got is, what is the wildest party that you've ever been to? It could be a house party. It could be
Man.
and it can either be recent or younger years. You know what I'm saying? High school,
Man.
all that stuff.
The wildest party I've probably ever been to. I'm going to shout out Central Catholic.
Shout out Central again.
I'm going to shout out Central Catholic. My goodness gracious. I can't even put a stamp on the wildest one.
Well, what's one that stands out to you though?
My boy Decky, Scott Decker.
You said Ducky?
Decker.
Okay,
Scott
okay.
Decker, my boy.
My fault, bro.
Man,
fault.
when I tell you,
My fault, Deck.
and I apologize. I hope his parents don't ever see this, but boy, my boy had all white carpet. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a freshman. But I'm in a party with the juniors and the seniors. They don't kick it with freshmen. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I get to
they
come
don't
and kick
usually
it
let
with
them
them.
in.
As soon as I get in there, they get to giving me water bottles, Cold Red, Mountain Dew. That's when Cold Red first came out, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of liquor was in it. You feel me? I'm bottle, drinking, smoking, bro. My mother made spaghetti.
Oh, mom spaghetti.
It was wild.
Mom
I'm talking
spaghetti.
about party. It was,
And
bro,
then
I'm talking about all I remember is going down the stairs, wobbling, and laying on the stair. All I remember is my head on the stair and the spaghetti sauce on the white floor.
No.
Spaghetti sauce on the white stairs. On the stairs though. This ain't like on the floor in the whoop.
Yeah, nah.
In the basement. No, this is on the stairs. You gonna see this when you come down these things. You feel me?
All right, hold on. So let me make sure I got this right. So like you threw up then fell, or like fell and threw
No,
up? Like,
I laid down. I feel like I laid down on the stairs.
so you were like midway going down the stairs,
Yep.
and then just laid down.
And
You was like,
laid
no,
it
I'm
down.
parking it. I'm parking
I can't do it. I can't do it. Shout out Levi, my boy Levi Manley. Hey,
Oh shit! Hey yo.
they put me in the garage. You hear me? Wintertime. They put me in the garage and covered me with coats.
Cause you.
Keep me warm.
Oh damn.
Keep me warm, but he can't. Folks just threw up on the pearl whiteys. You heard? On the
shit.
pearl
So like,
white.
was he freaking out about it?
Who?
Like Buddy's crib?
Hell no.
Claire.
These is like Claire's, bro. They what? I don't know. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It was cleaned up by the time his parents came from vacation.
Not the spaghetti.
I'm talking about spaghetti sauce on the carpet. Plush white. I'm talking about pretty white.
You know they didn't get that out unless they got the Stanley steamer.
Bro, you know they had the UV lights, you know, like the lights that make the blue light.
Yeah.
So it make the floor glow up when the light on.
Yeah.
You got white carpet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You UV that whoop, you turn that light on, you gonna see a murder scene. That's a whole murder scene right there. They go, oh, somebody died in our house.
All right. Well, that's a pretty wild party. I ain't gonna lie for you.
That was a light.
That does seem a little tame. I know you could have got a little crazier.
It's been crazier.
I'll give you one.
That was one.
This one's crazy because it's like where I went to school, the smaller town. Mm-hmm. So the parties ain't really the same like in Peoria or Bloomington or something. You know what I'm saying, like that. But pretty much it was like 4th of July weekend. This is like probably like 2014, 2013, low key, like a minute ago. I was like a junior in high school. But like my boy and I, it was like 4th of July weekend or something. We had went to McDonald's and some chick there like saw him and you know she was fucking with him, so she gave him her number and stuff and was like, yo, we're having a party later, we'll out the BAM, you know, if you want to come through. Right. You guys come through. And it was in Washington and we lived in Mackinac, so it was like it wasn't too far of a drive or whatever. So we were like, shit, all right, fuck it, we'll bust a move. And so we go to this crib and it's like on the back roads and it's like a big ass like farm. Right. Like we pull up and there's like all these cars. That's how them country parties be out there, like on the back. Yeah, I know what all the cars just parked up on the side and stuff. Mm-hmm. And so we pulled up and they were like, oh yeah, like who are you? And we were like, oh, we met so and so. You know, she said we can come through. And they're like, all right, yeah. But the party, we start walking up. The party is it's in a barn. Oh, now, like, mind you, this is close to like around the time where like Project X and shit that came out. So I dead ass think they were like trying to like do some shit like that because we were in the barn and like we walk into the thing, which this was the funny part, bro. We meet the girl that like invited us, right? And Shorty was on point and everything too. Like had an American like little flag outfit thing. My homie was geek, but the whole time like she just dissed both of us. Like she didn't even acknowledge us. Like it literally after like 5 minutes of us being there, we were like, all right, whatever. We just in this bitch now. Like he didn't even care about like trying to it with her or whatever and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But we walk in there, and bruh, there's literally like 4 tables of beer pong, people playing beer pong. 4 big, like the little fucking basic kiddie pool joints filled with just all different types of liquor and like, you know, beer and shit. But then they got big ass stacks of hay. So like big ass hay bale stacks. You got motherfuckers up there like dancing and shit and everything. Then you go out that motherfucker, people are outside and stuff doing their own thing too. But there was like cows right by the thing right there, bro. Everybody that was smoking was over by the cows and shit. So we over in a big ass circle just sitting here like with the cows just like over here smoking and shit and everything. But for like a teenager, that was like the craziest shit I had seen at the time, and I was just yo, that.
Oh yeah, I'd have been in that motherfucker lit. Well, that sound like a rave.
That shit was fun. It was pretty cool. But like, I had pulled up with a girl that I was dating at the time, so I was on a whole different type of time, and then I felt bad because my homie was pretty much third wheeling.
You're locked down, buddy.
But that's just one of them. I got other ones, but I'm not trying to.
Right. Yeah. I ain't trying to get it. Ain't too deep.
You try to incriminate themselves and shit.
No word.
Nah, that one was like a raw one, but I don't think it got like super wild and stuff.
Yeah. Well, most of them I was told about. Yeah. I don't really remember. If it was too lit, I don't really. I remember bits and pieces.
I know, yeah, that's how some of them nights were for me.
I don't remember the whole whoop there.
All right, you can you can go to the next one.
Okay.
I told you, these questions gonna get crazy.
Yeah. What's the most embarrassing thing ever done?
While I was drunk?
We ain't even have to add the drunk in there.
No, that's what it is.
I have to wait about it.
I got a specific time when I did it. So this was like,
oh my god,
this was like when I was 21 or no, I think I was like 20. I wasn't even 21 yet, because from like 20 to 21, like right when I was about to turn 21, I don't know what it was, I started drinking a lot.
Right.
And I was staying in Mackinac again, but me and some boys, we were going to a party at over there like on Cardinal Court and shit, at one of the apartments or whatever out there. And like it was mostly people that I went to high school with and everything. So like it was all cool. But mind you, one of the dudes there, one of the nicest guys ever I went to school with. Like nicest dude ever. He was in my grade. It was like a lot of people in my grade. There was a girl that I was kind of messing with and stuff at the time. She was out in Peoria. Right. I was telling her to come slide and everything, and she had a friend. And we were like, all right. We were kind of on a weird term, but like she still wanted to come out. So I was like, okay, bet. This was back when I didn't have. This is back when I had no limits. I didn't know what I was doing, bro. I got lit way too fast, like, cause I was just anticipating Shorty coming out and everything. Right. I got lit way too fast. I got sauced, and so she ends up pulling up with her friend and everything. Everything's all cool. That nice dude that I was talking about, it's like, you know, he's being cordial with her and stuff and everything, but like my drunk brain was like, oh hell nah, and like they were teammates and stuff. And I'm telling my boy right across from him, because we're playing the game and stuff. Right. I was like, I'm about to whoop his ass. I'm about to fuck him up. And I'm not being quiet about it, too. Like, I think in my mind, I thought I was being quiet, but I was not. And then he's like, bro, you need to chill out. You need to chill out. I started kind of like, I started getting in my head. Right. And I was tweaking. And mind you, his cousin was there, and I played football with him. Right. Dude was definitely bigger than me.
So he was bigger than me. He was bigger than me.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably would have got stomped out. And so like, but I ended up like making a scene, bro. Right. And then like I remember somehow like when we were like, they pretty much had to like drag me out and stuff. Me and my boys were pissed because like we pretty much just had to bounce, and I just fucked the whole thing up for them. Right. And like Shorty's just like, what the fuck? I just drove all the way out here, and you just blew the whole shit up. Right. And like I don't know how, but I got my finger in like the bowl of salsa, because they had like chips and salsa and shit. Right. You know how white people do parties? They like they really take care of you. Make sure you have a good time. Food and beverages. You know, but I had my fucking finger in the salsa bowl, and like I was dragging it, and when I got pulled out, like I dragged it on the wall, and it looked like I was bleeding. Mom was like, "You fucking bleeding?" I was like, Nah, it's salsa.
Oh,
It's salsa.
no.
And then they're trying to take me out to the car and everything. And I'm like, I don't know why I'm teed up. Like, for some reason, when I was drinking alcohol at the time, bro, I used to just get teed up.
Right.
There was an Uber sitting there waiting to pick somebody up. And I punched this nigga's window. I was like, boom, yeah, what, nigga, what? And then
you was off the sauce.
bro, my other homie, shout out my boy
Lit
Austin. Shout out my boy Austin Utley.
Lit off the
He's
licky.
the nicest dude ever, but he was literally about to smack the shit out of me. He was like, I swear to God, I'm about to smack the fuck out of you. Stop.
Because like, I was the licky.
Doing the most, and then I end up waking up with barbecue sauce all over me and shit because I turn into a white girl when I'm like drunk and I just want to eat everything and I'm messy. I was messy as hell. So that's what I would say was my most embarrassing time drunk.
Lit off the licky.
Yeah, I was definitely turned off the alky. That alky.
Man.
Your turn though. Yeah.
Hey, it's a few of them. I have a few.
Pick a
but
tame
I'm
one.
going to just tell one.
Yeah. Do it. Pick a tame one.
The one I'm embarrassed about still. But it's my birthday, right?
Yeah.
I'm in Panama City.
Florida?
Yeah.
Okay.
In Panama City, Florida, babe. I'm talking about Patron on Patron.
Oh, man, that Patron.
Like I took like 5 steps out there.
God damn.
Gee, I'm on the beach. Patron. I'm talking to my mama in the other hand. I'm turned. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm by myself on the beach. You feel me?
Yeah.
Talking to my mama FaceTime and I'm drinking a liquor. Yeah. Ooh. I'm standing in the water though.
Mm-hmm.
Now this just the start of the story, babe. Gee, the wave knocked me down.
Yep, that's where I thought that was going.
It knocked me down, but look, watch how I finish the story. Look, now I'm in the water. I'm sitting on my ass in the water, but I got my phone and the bottle out of the water.
So your ass up there in the water just
right. But how am I gonna stand up?
Tricky. That's
you
a tricky
feel me?
spot.
How am I finna stand up? Gee, I thought the water was just finna pull me into the ocean. I'm gone with my phone, bottle. I'm finna get drunk and die. It's over with. I'm finna go and it's over with.
He's like, I'm finna smack this bottle before.
I can't swim, but nigga, while they eating meat, somebody gonna get drunk. Cause I'm finna knock this bottle back while I'm going down.
He said, you finna get drunk as hell, Jaws.
But picture now, I muster my stand-upish. I get up.
He pulled through.
My mama tell me to take my punk ass in the house. I swear to God. My mama tell me, hey, take your ass in the room, wherever you, house, room, Airbnb, BBNB, TBNB, TNT. Take your ass in the house somewhere. So I goes in the whoop, right?
Yep.
Now, I'm out there with a friend.
Redacted.
You feel me? Now, G, I get in the bed because it's time to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I lays my ass down, right? I lays down. I go to sleep. Why do I halfway wake up to me pissing in the bed on said person?
No.
I'm talking about full piss, but from what I'm being told, look, I'm in the bed pissing, right? Now, motherfucker, wake me up. Hey, what are you doing? You're you feel what I'm saying? Look, I pause it and keep pushing. Let it go. We here, we might as well finish.
He said, I started up.
We might as well knock this out. We might as well finish this up.
No, bro. No.
You talking about embarrassing, B? I knocked the fifth of Patron down. Pat, Ron, and me was best friends. You know what I'm talking about out there? Me, Pat, Ron, and Panama City was the only thing. That was the only thing.
I fucking can't, bro. Dog.
We outside.
I'm legit.
We outside. Fuck is you talking about?
Yo, why do you go?
Fuck is you talking about?
Yo,
I'm gonna keep it
that's
real
legit
with
too.
you.
Nah, and you did. Hey, you know what?
I'm gonna keep it
Hey,
real
you
with
a
you.
fucking real one for fucking telling that shit. I
I'm
ain't
gonna
gonna
keep
lie.
it real with you, gang.
You a real one for telling that. You legit kept it real for that
I'm
one. Yeah,
not
yo.
gonna-
Yeah, shout out to you for keeping it real, dog. Cause
That's the only thing. That's what we do on the cast. I'm gonna keep
That's
it
what we
100.
do.
Anything that's asked or put on this bitch, I promise. We
Swear to tell
keeping
the
it
truth.
one time, 100, 1,000.
Swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
And
Dog.
my apologies. I ain't gonna say no names.
Nah, yo, the way I look at it, low key,
My
we can
apologies
talk about
again.
people,
My
but
apologies
we
again.
don't. We not saying names. We don't get
See,
messy
I don't-
like that.
All right, we ain't gonna talk about me. I peed on somebody, gang.
Yo, dog, but like,
I wanna
I've
piss
been-
on you, pee on you, piss on you.
nah, see, but that's the thing. I've definitely had some other shit. I'm not.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it. You said most embarrassing. We gonna keep it how it is. That was embarrassing, gang. I had to wake up to that in an Airbnb whoop. How am I explain this to the Airbnb people?
Dog, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you my boy. It's all love.
How
But that
am I
just
explain
reminds me.
this?
That just reminds me of Bad Santa when the nigga was sitting on the chair.
How?
And he had the bottle, and he just sitting there, bro. He just.
Hell yeah.
Now to be give
Hey, no. After I woke up, I
Bruh.
was woke up, G, it was what it was. I didn't go pump.
But look, the thing is though, all that means is just, bro, your ass was in the fucking shadow realm. You wasn't just sleeping, like your ass was in the shadow realm.
Nigga,
You
I was with the spirits. They call alcohol spirits. I was with the spirits. Alcohol's
You
a
said the
spirit.
fucking
I was
spirits,
with the
hey.
spirits that night. But I'm lucky I wasn't with the fishes. Is what I'm lucky. I
No,
would have rather
yo,
peed
look, see,
on somebody than been in
Nah,
the
you-
ocean.
but look,
Shark food.
you black, you know better to be up in the fucking ocean like that. I'm light skinned
nigga,
and I'm
no.
not even finna be up in there
Nigga,
like that.
apparently I didn't. I fell and almost lost it. My mama told me to take my ass in the room.
Wave fucking waterboarded
I'm out
your
here,
ass.
but it's other people out here, but they way farther down the beach. They a mile down the beach. I see a flashlight a mile down the beach. They down there looking in sand, trying to find wedding rings and shit.
I could just imagine that shit just going. Yo, it just.
No, it hit me this way. It hit me from the back first, so I went first forward like, ooh, damn. But when it came back like, come here, nigga. Fuck is you going?
Hit your ass with the scorpion. Get over here.
And brought me right the wrong way. I said, no.
Oh my God.
That was some scary shit, though. I ain't gonna stunt.
Bruh. Okay, look. So for this next one, since you aired out some good shit, like, and you kept it real, I'll make you feel better about this next one. Cause this one was a whoop doing some shit to me. All right?
Right.
This was a whoop doing some shit to me. Now the question is the craziest thing that a woman's ever done when y'all are kicking it. And like, yeah, I'll redeem myself with this one.
Right.
I met this chick on Facebook. Like, we were talking a little bit. Woo up the bam. This is when I lived in Peoria Heights.
Mm-hmm.
Like probably 5 years ago. Damn,
Right.
time flat
Yeah,
fast.
too, man.
But we had set up a thing where, like, you know, we were just gonna kick it at my crib and stuff, you know, chill, you know, drink.
Mm-hmm.
Not even like anything like that. Yeah, just, you know, she's gonna stay, but like we were just gonna be chill. It was our first time kicking it and stuff and everything.
Right.
Everything was cool. You know, like everything was cool. We were drinking. You know, we listened to some music. We was bullshitting, cutting up, whatever.
Right.
And then yeah, like we didn't do nothing. We just, you know, we slept, but we drank a lot.
Right.
The next morning, you know, like we're chilling and stuff and we're kicking and everything. And then I was trying to escalate things,
Right.
but then it got stopped. And she was like, "Oh, yo, you know, I gotta go to the bathroom really quick."
Right.
I was like, "Okay." Let me tell you the setup of my crib real quick, so y'all can like fully understand what's about to happen. You like it was a 1-bedroom apartment, small as hell.
Right.
It goes my living room, then my kitchen, and then like the little bathroom is, and then like my room.
Right.
My room, bathroom, same wall,
Right.
very thin.
Right.
Shorty straight up blew my shit up, dog. Like, I'm telling you, I didn't even take shits that bad in my crib.
Oh no.
I've never, and like, look, there's no shame in your game. Like, all right, like I know women gotta go to the bathroom too, but like I'm just this was this was atrocious, dog.
Oh, no.
I'm talking like just bro, all sorts of just back up.
Oh my goodness. Oh
no, hey, you know what? Hold up. This is what it was like.
Oh no. Not machine gun fire.
And dog. So mind you, I'm sitting in my bed, like just on the phone chilling. As soon as it started happening, like I'm just like,
what the fuck?
And it's just that, and like mind you, there's a fan going too, dog. Like, and that thing's decently loud.
Right.
So like, you really got to be doing some damage.
You got to be in there blowing that thing, atomic, nuclear.
Look, and so this is the funniest part. And again, I'm not saying her name. You know who you are, though. You know who you are, and I'm not trying to call you out, but we never talked about this, and we didn't have to talk about it. But I'm talking about it now because
nuclear.
I just need you to know that was some wild shit. That was a couple years ago. If you ever see this though, just know that still fucks with me. But this is the craziest part. After the damage was done, she just straight up Chernobyl my fucking bathroom. Shorty comes out and is like, yeah, it was real nice hanging out with you. Yeah,
it's time to go.
I got. Oh, bro, she did the dash. She did the dash. She left expeditiously. And like my whole thing is, I had spray in that bitch under the thing. You didn't even attempt to. So that tells me a lot about you. You didn't even attempt to look and like spray. Like
the C4 and lit.
Like, bro, if I'm gonna C4 your shit, I'm gonna at least spray. I don't even care if you heard that I sprayed. Yes, I do, but I did the.
Yes, I did it, but
I do,
I got you.
I did the gentleman thing and tried to cover it up. No, Shorty didn't even attempt to. She just, yep, it was fun hanging out with you. I'll see you. And I never heard from her again. Granted, I wasn't gonna push to like try to talk to her again.
Right.
No, that didn't change my whole view of you. But like,
man,
she just like just up out of her, and I'm just sitting there. I swear to God, I think I called
to go after that.
I think I called my homie Joe right after that happened. I was like, yo, tell me why this bitch just blew my bathroom up and just like, yo, I couldn't.
She needed somewhere to drop that load, man.
Dog,
you have to come and drop that thing and spin the difference.
Just so disrespectful though. Like you don't do that to people. You don't do that to people, bro. That's just not right. All right, you. Yeah. What's the craziest thing?
Well, female and
craziest thing a female done did when y'all were like hanging out and shit.
Oh man, I won't.
Just like some off the wall shit.
Off the wall shit.
Like it don't gotta be them like doing that, but
I don't even know, G. I don't.
Like some stuff that what's some stuff that a girl is like done that like rubbed you the wrong way. You was like, oh yeah, that's 8 up. That's 8 up, or that's a little.
It's a lot. You can smoke a cigarette and do that. Like, ew.
He said, ew.
Oh no, I don't like the cigarettes and none of that. I don't know. I feel like they try to keep it together, keep it tight. I can't.
Someone's had to do something crazy though around you. Like you've had to like link with a chick and something like it's been like, oh wow, I'm never talking to her again. Like,
oh my.
Yeah. See, look, now it's clear. Yeah. He said, well, when you slice it like that,
you can say the Glorilla.
What you mean?
Music. You can say the wrong thing and it rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I definitely had the Whoop Glorilla playing. Already, Glorilla, Sexy Red, Megan Thee Stallion, Red Flag. Red Flag. Red Flag. If I hear them too much,
there's probably some thoughtage to follow.
Red Flag.
Yeah.
No, when you tell me, then this is no, and it was actually really said to me, gang. I swear to God, I was told. I wish I could be a thought. I want to be a thought, I'm just too lazy.
Well, I,
Wrong answer.
I mean,
Like,
yeah, it's like two red flags. One, you wish you could be a hoe, and two, you don't even have the work ethic to be a hoe.
no. That's not, no, that tells me you want to be a hoe. You just don't be
You care
feeling
too
like
much what other
being a
people
hoe.
think of you.
You don't really feel like it all the time.
Well, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You don't got the work ethic to like grind out that OF.
It's now the work ethic
You
is
gotta-
great. I'm not gonna say, but like I guess the whole ethic was not correct, but
Well, there's no ethics. with
that's
hoes.
easy to do.
He said that's easy. to
Whole
do.
ethics is easy.
Hoe
That's
ethic.
like simple to do. Like so, whenever you want to jump out there and hoe, like it's simple to do that.
Very simple.
If you want to be one, you're gonna be one. So like that's
Yeah, you're gonna be one.
that definitely. No.
No.
Time out. We're
Time
gonna
out.
stop there. We're just gonna load that one in the memory bank.
I love that in the memory bank. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta.
Yeah, that was wild to me. That was wild.
Well, what happened to me was like whole other level though.
Yeah, that's a different type of level. That
that's
I would have. My face probably would have.
Gee, I felt so disrespected. Like I felt so disrespected. Like the first time
I mean,
meeting, the first time meeting is crazy.
The best thing to do is probably ski down.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. She had the right idea.
That's
It's
the
just-
best thing to do is probably
It was
ski
just,
down up out of
it
there.
was just comical, like seeing how she just dashed out. Like, all right, so we getting close to the end. We got one more question for y'all, and then we about to wrap it up. But what was the worst? What was like one of the worst mistakes of your 20s? Like, what's something that you was like, damn, all right, I definitely shouldn't. Definitely should have did that.
I did a little too much myself, man. Reaching. I dibbled and dabbled into some of the wrong dabbling situations
Yeah.
and caught myself in some action that vacated me for a little bit.
He said, which forced me to be on a little
I
hiatus.
have to take a vacation.
I had to take a little hiatus.
Not, yeah, it wasn't a vacation, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. It just being young,
Mm-hmm.
just being young.
Young
It
and
was a
dumb.
lot of mistakes. That was probably my worst mistake,
Mm-hmm.
but mistakes are necessary.
Oh, for sure.
I feel like mistakes are necessary. If I didn't make it, I wouldn't be who I am right now.
Facts.
Like,
No,
mistakes need to be made.
it sucks to go through them, but yes, you do got to go through them.
Yeah.
Because you and I were chopping it up like the other night when we were talking about some of this stuff. But you had said, you were like, yeah, it's necessary. You know, I wouldn't change it, even though it
No.
sucked. I needed it.
Yeah.
And that's something I guess I would kind of say with the same thing. Like the worst thing for me in my 20s was my DUI.
Mm-hmm.
Got a DUI when I was 21, and like honestly, like just lucky to be alive type shit, because I ended up being 3 times over the legal limit.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
bro,
drunk.
oh yeah, bro, and like my dumb ass, like I'm not condoning this by any means. We do not condone this. Simply just talking
Absolutely
about
not.
the dumb things that I did. Like one of the worst mistakes that I made in my 20s.
Mistakes are necessary.
Oh, for sure.
I feel like mistakes are necessary. If I didn't make it, I wouldn't be who I am right now.
Facts.
Like,
No,
mistakes need to be made.
it sucks to go through them, but yes, you do got to go through them.
Yeah.
Because you and I were chopping it up like the other night when we were talking about some of this stuff. But you had said, you were like, yeah, it's necessary. You know, I wouldn't change it, even though it
No.
sucked. I needed it.
Yeah.
And that's something I guess I would kind of say with the same thing. Like the worst thing for me in my 20s was my DUI.
Mm-hmm.
Got a DUI when I was 21, and like honestly, like just lucky to be alive type shit, because I ended up being 3 times over the legal limit.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
bro,
drunk.
oh yeah, bro, and like my dumb ass, like I'm not condoning this by any means. We do not condone this. Simply just talking
Absolutely
about
not.
the dumb things that I did, like one of the worst mistakes that I made in my 20s. But yeah, man, I was like 3 times over the legal limit. I had apparently went to my crib, and then I left,
Oh, damn.
and
You
it was
had it
snowing.
made.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Oh, you had it made already.
Yeah, my roommate let me go. God damn it, Isaac.
Damn it.
But I mean, to be fair though, I mean, I was being a dumbass and I was doing that all the time. And so
Right.
like we're all young, dumb, like we just, we're thinking shit sweet. And like his assessment was, all right, well shit, he's been doing it. Like he kind of just trusting that I got it. But
Right.
my dumbass was trying to get all day breakfast at McDonald's because they had just started that.
Right.
So I hit that up and
Oh, you trying to go get the
I barely did too. Look,
so...
how you said bits and pieces. I remember bits and pieces of that night because I ended up going to jail that night.
Right.
And I remember like almost hitting the fucking like drive-through when I was trying to get the whoop.
Right.
Had to get the sausage McMuffin whoop. And
You hit the whoop?
Oh, I hit the whoop. Yeah, I hit the whoop. I did, and I only knew that because when I woke up the next morning in the fucking drunk take, I had like burped and I tasted the sausage McMuffin. I was like, okay, so like.
You got the mission complete.
Exactly. Yes. No, I did. I got the whoop, and it was like I said, it was all day breakfast. It just started, and my drunk ass, I was like, yeah.
I'm finna give me some of that.
But nah, aside from like making light of it though, that fucked me up.
Right.
Like, bruh, like my little brother, like my mom picked me up with my little brother, and she was just like, yo, this is the example that you want to set. Like, what the hell? And I was crying. I was like, damn, like. And it was just an eye-opening thing. Like, this is one of them things I never thought was going to happen. I dead ass up until that point was like, I'm never going to jail. And then, like, when I was in there, I'm like, oh, shit, bro. Like, it was, yeah.
Yeah, get real.
And then, like, just the court fees. I paid about, like, 3 bands in court fees. I had to pay an extra $500 for the classes.
Yep.
Then I had to do community service with my mom when she was working at the church. Like, it was... Then you start to see like who rocks with you and who doesn't when you're not mobile and you like that was definitely
down. That's definitely when you see who really rocks.
That changed me. That made me be like, all right, like I need to slow down because I'm like just moving too fast out here and assuming that nothing's gonna happen, and that's not a good way to go about life.
Right.
And it's like what you said though. I wouldn't change it. No. Like it sucked, and I would hate to have to relive it, but I would deem it necessary because
better you did it when you did it than doing it now.
No, yeah, exactly, and that's the thing. I could be a dumbass and just be like just really being stupid at 30, like, but it's shit. That was 9 years ago. Like your boy didn't come a long way, and I definitely learned from it. But
it's all about growth. Gotta grow.
For real. We do gotta grow, and we gotta grow too. We want you guys to grow with us. So before before we leave you guys, we want to encourage you guys to leave a like on the video. You know what I'm saying?
Like, subscribe, comment.
Subscribe. And what else do they need to do?
Comment, like, subscribe, and keep it real with us.
Send in your questions. You know what I'm saying? Send in your questions to our DMs on our socials. Anything you're going through, or
keep it real. Shoot them.
Yeah, we'll keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? So just tell us what you're going through. We will help you. We will fix you. I'm just playing.
Then you hear me.
We're
not
no therapists.
If I can.
We're not no therapists. Before we go, I do want to let them know, we got a we haven't officially announced it yet. I'm sure by the time this comes out, we will, but we got something in the works in the next couple episodes. We're gonna be doing an interview, so be on the lookout for that. Just like what we did with the last one, we're gonna be setting up a performance and stuff too, and so we're really trying to dial in on this. We're gonna get another mic so that way it can be me and Mello on this interview, and not just me, but yeah, we got some dope stuff, and we're trying to change it up. We're trying to keep it like fresh for y'all.
Yes, indeed.
But until next time, y'all. It's your boy SBO.
And your boy Mello.
And this is
Keep It Real with y'all.
Hey.